Today, I want to talk about why you shouldn't tell people that you're trying to break a bad habit. I'm going to explain this in terms of losing weight because you already know that this is what this channel is all about. So, I understand that weight loss is a super hard thing to take on, but the way that you'll ensure the most success is that if you reduce the amount of external sources of motivation. So, what do I mean by that? So, a lot of people go into losing weight and they have like accountability buddies. So, they're going to use their friend, for example, and they're going to help them keep them motivated, make sure they're on task, and things like that. Another thing that people will do is that they'll tell everyone off the bat that they're trying to lose weight. So they'll go on Facebook and they'll be like, okay, today's the day, or they'll go on Reddit on the Lose It subreddit, and they'll tell everyone that like this is the final straw. I've been overweight my entire life, and this is my final stand. Blah blah blah, and everyone will cheer you on. And the main thing about losing weight or breaking any bad habit for that example, is that you're trying to get a sense of self-discipline. So if you start your journey off with a sense of instant gratification, you're completely self-sabotaging this entire process. So external sources of motivation, the reason why I personally don't like them is because when you're losing weight, let's say the thing that's going to keep you going is the fear of disappointing others. During your hard moments when you want to eat and when you want to, sabotage your progress, you're going to be thinking about disappointing those people and how you don't want to do that. But if you were to come into weight loss with the self-motivated reason, you're going to go into it thinking, okay, why do I have such a big urge to eat right now? Like, why can't I? You're going to think about your internal processes. So I made a video before about knowing the internal sources of why you're overweight in the first place. And I talk about the importance of knowing those things. So even if you fail to lose weight when you are going into it for self-motivated reasons, you're going to know a lot more about yourself for the second time around. Versus if you were to fail losing weight with the external sources of motivation, you're not going to really learn anything more besides maybe like what foods to eat the next time around. So the chances of you actually improving your mindset, your skill set, all of those things, and your knowledge about yourself are going to be so much lower if you have external sources of motivation. So I'll give you a real life example. So for me, every time when I was growing up, I failed losing weight when it was due to gaining approval from external source, whether that was from parents or whether I thought people would like me more if I would lose weight. I always failed because like during the hard times I was like, I actually don't give a shit if someone doesn't like me because I'm, as not a certain weight. One of the most sad things that happens with people who go for these external sources of motivation on their weight loss journey is when they'll go on Reddit. I mean, I see a lot of these posts on Reddit, on the Lose It subreddit, and they'll say things like, I lost all this weight, but I'm still depressed. Like nothing about my life has changed. Like I thought all these people would like me, like people would treat me better, things like that. But they come to find out that they haven't changed as a person at all because they thought like society wasn't accepting them, or all of their problems like revolved like due to their weight. But in actuality, for someone who has broken a bad habit or for someone who has successfully lost weight, you understand that you're just projecting your own sense of low self-worth onto other people or onto just like society in general. So what happens to these people is that they'll go online, they'll say like, yeah, I just lost 100 pounds in 6 months. And these people usually lose weight in like a crazy short amount of time, which is also like a huge indicator that they're going to gain the weight back. But they'll lose a crazy amount of weight in a small time frame. And then they'll talk about how they gained it back almost immediately, especially when they realize that like, this isn't like losing weight isn't all it's cracked up to be, blah, blah, blah. It definitely is. But it's because these people approached it with, for the wrong reasons, with the wrong mindset. So the main point of this video is to try to be your own source of motivation during breaking any bad habit. Breaking any bad habit requires learning discipline, and that's something that's really hard. So weight loss is not supposed to be easy. Breaking any bad habit is not supposed to be easy. That's why so many people have bad habits and they will have them for their entire life. So if you start your journey by telling everyone that you're trying to break your bad habit, people are going to cheer you on because they're happy. They want to see you do better. But the moment you tell people that you're trying to break your bad habit, you're going to get the same feeling that you would get when you actually successfully break that bad habit or you successfully lose weight. So you immediately get the reward, which is what you're trying to break away from. You're trying to break away from instant gratification, but by starting off this journey of gaining discipline, you can't start it off with like this huge amount of instant gratification that defeats the entire process. So you self-sabotage in the biggest way right at the beginning. So anyway, I'm curious to hear what you guys think. Leave a comment if you have any takes on external sources of motivation when you go on these types of hard journeys. All right, anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one.